So the seller's market is weeks away, and we have Jim with us today from Homebridge Financial, and we're going to talk about a few different things going into the spring market, what to look for, what to do, and I figured Jim would be the best person to talk about it.
Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. It's amazing how many times I run into borrowers that are kind of like the last minute borrowers. They've decided they're going to buy a house, and they go out and they start looking at open houses. Next thing you know, they fall in love with the house, and they come to me and say, we want to make an offer. And that's fine, But we do go through a process when they get to that point. You got to get pre-qualified, and you got to get pre-approved. Without a valid pre-approval, there's a good likelihood you're not going to get the house that you just fell in love with, which is, it's difficult. You go out there thinking you can afford this, you find the house you love, and you go make an offer, and they ask, where's your pre-approval? Well, I haven't gotten that yet. Oh, okay. So then they have to sit down with me. They'll need to talk about their financial situation. They'll need to help me with the goals. They'll need to tell me where they're looking, so on and so forth. We'll come up with a number. But then the true fact is you need a valid pre-approval, which means you need to send me documentation as well. Without that, you're on the likelihood of not getting a deal against somebody who does have a valid pre-approval.
Yeah, exactly. And when I talk to any client, that's the first thing I ask. Are you pre-qualified? Are you pre-approved? With who? Can I have a copy of it so that we're, well prepared, so that when it comes time, you come to me and you say, listen, I love the house. I want to put in an offer right now. I have everything laid out in front of me, and just boom, we can send it off really fast, really easy. And there's no chance that, your offer isn't going to at least be considered up against the rest of them. And at least if you are going up against someone who doesn't have a pre-approval or pre-qualification, most likely they'd pick yours over the rest.
There's another thing that happens too. There's a few items that I can help with if you have a pre-approval up front. First and most important is the credit. If you have anything wrong with your credit and you do this in advance of shopping, I can help you fix it. So by the time you find a house, we got the credit fixed. That just goes through, pushes through, and you can now put an offer in on the house that you want. The other thing we can do is we have a program at Homebridge, and there are other lenders that have it. If you have a house that you're interested in, or if you're still looking, we can actually lock an interest rate in before you find the house if you're pre-approved. So again, benefits to pre-approval are large in this particular market.
Oh yeah, especially in the spring market, summer market, the snow's going to start melting, everyone's going to want to get out and start looking for houses. And the last thing you want to do is start your search without being prepared. It's just a recipe for something, a letdown.
Absolutely.
So I think that a little bit of preparedness goes a long way. So I thank Jim for coming out and talking a little bit about the spring market, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.
Thank you.